Yes, we're back. We're back again in a bus sim, but this time it's a brand new bus sim. This is Bus Simulator 18, and my first look at it. It isn't the final version. This is a pre-release version. It's due to be released on the 13th of June. So my thanks to Astragon for letting me have this version early. And yeah, we'll have a quick look, have a quick drive, and see how the game plays out. Join me then for my first look at Bus Sim 18. Grab that guidebook too. Bus Sim 18. And let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome to Bus Simulator 18. So we'll jump into first person view, and yeah, this is in the Unreal 4 engine. Which is looking quite nice, and we've got a woman over here introducing me to everything, so we'll walk forward, and yeah, so we can move the mouse around. We'll go for the menus and stuff after we've done this little first journey, but here's our little bus, which he's just told me is a Citaro K, so it's quite dinky. Graphics wise, yeah, not bad, not as crisp I'd say as I thought it was going to be, but yeah, I quite like the look of that. So she's going to tell me unlock the front doors by interacting with the front door locks, left mouse button. So we've got unlock the doors, which you can do there and there, and then open the front door by interacting with the door button, which is handy on the front of the bus. And there we go, and then enter the bus. So
don't forget to unlock the back doors too. When you're ready, just get into the cockpit. In the meantime, I'll just sit over here.
You sit over there. So yeah, well, actually you're going to stand over there. Internal wise, yeah, quite like the look at that. Looks rather nice. So very quiet. So we've got to unlock the back doors so that they can open, and then get myself down into the cockpit. And as you can see, we've got track IR as well, which Bus Sim 16 didn't have, which I quite like the look of. We can change the view to third person mode, so we can go external.
Take your time to familiarize yourself with the controls. Don't forget to close the doors, and remember to turn on the lights.
Okay, I've got to work out to get back to that view now. Okay, so that's me there. How do I get back to my default view then? Okay, so while I'm going back to the menu then, here's a little town we've got to get ourselves started. Let's go to the options. We'll go to controls. Toggle first third person F1, it should be. Okay. It's got game controls. Minimap is only visible on the bus. Chat, which we haven't, multiplayer isn't active yet by the looks of things. Mirror visibility. Language obviously want in English. Track IR, which is really key. We've got that. So we can have these event frequencies we can turn up. They're all default set to medium. Graphics I've got on the highest because I can. Audio I've left as standard, and the controls are already preset. So let's go back to the game. So F1. Oh, there we go. Okay, start ignition by pressing the indicator button. So the engine's running, and now we've got to turn the lights on. So right button, mouse button is to zoom. Headlights are on, and turn on the bus lights. Which are down here.
Don't forget to close the cockpit door and adjust the height of your seat after you've started the engine. I think you might be a bit taller than the driver who delivered the bus. Okay, so we can actually adjust the seat height now, which we couldn't do before. And then we've got to close the cockpit door, which we've already done. And we don't really want to adjust the seat height, but we could. There we go. Are you ready to bring public transport back to Seaside Valley? Great! Then release the parking brake and let's head for the exit.
Parking brake off. Put it into gear. I've already got buttons mapped. And then hit the accelerator. So if you're new to my videos, there's normally an OMSI video on the channel every Monday and Wednesday. Today I'll obviously replace that with a bit of this. So we'll carry on.
Stop Victory Road.
Oh, before I forget, I've got a little surprise for you. Just follow the route on the GPS.
Okay, I should have really stopped back then, shouldn't I? So used the indicator correctly, that's good. So we've got a little GPS map on the left hand side. Shows us our route. Yeah, graphics wise, looking quite nice.
You see, my predecessor wasn't a fan of public transport, which is why they shut it down in the first place. In Sunny Springs, where I used to work, we collaborated closely with the local bus company, which improved the satisfaction of our residents significantly.
So parking brake on. Dash wise, looks okay in here. Looks nice. We've got a ticket machine there. Oh, wow, he sped off a bit quick. So make our way around the corner. So this isn't the final version. So things may improve. There are a few known bugs in the game already, but hopefully by the time the release comes, they'll be all ironed out. Shouldn't have kept indicating really, should I? So you've added a little route in, which should get us used to the driving aspect of it. So we have got a little sat nav here, but I quite like having the one over there on the left as well. Got to get used to the braking. So we've got a camera up there. I don't think there's any route set on the outside. I'll look at that when we get to a stop. So we're going right. So it did just jump us straight in.
Oh, the first stop is coming up. I hope you remember your training because I've invited a couple of people along on our maiden voyage. Just park close enough to the curb and within the markings. Oh, and don't forget to use the turn signal.
I am using a turn signal. Right, stop at the bus stop. Okay, normally a good thing to do.
Next stop Victory Road.
Okay, parking brake on. Station brake on. Open the door.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning, Miss Tannhauser.
Glad you could make it.
Hello, Mira. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, Sam. How's your daughter?
Thanks, Mira. She's been really busy lately.
Oh, she's rather lively, isn't she? Glad to have you here. Everybody, please take a seat. We'll be departing shortly.
Okay. Now to get back to my areas. Right, so close the door. Activate the left turn. Which now doesn't seem to want to activate. Somehow the bus turned off. I must have a key mapped.
Now, this is the hard part. Do you see that clock? Do you think you can make it to the next stop in time? I'm so glad so many people have turned up just for this little test drive. They really seem pleased with the prospect of once again having a working public transportation network.
Okay, we're almost to get off already. So I've got 1 minute 48 to get to the next stop. Which isn't this one. Which is the one up here. So yeah, it's driving quite nicely. Sounds okay. Light's green. We like that. So we may well do a Twitch stream this coming weekend of this. We'll run through a bit more of it then. I'm really looking
It's
forward.
going pretty well so far, isn't it? The next stop is right over there.
Really looking forward to doing the multiplayer aspect to it.
Aubrey and I moved here a while back. We found a great apartment just up that street, and we've really been enjoying the neighborhood. There are a couple of great
Stop,
restaurants around.
River Promenade.
Speak of the devil. May I introduce you to my fiancé?
Hey, honey. The neighbors asked if they could borrow our lawnmower.
Sure. Send them my regards. Looks like we're good to go again. Oh, wait. Someone's blocking the door. You'll have to tell them to move so we can close the door and get going.
Okay. Enter passenger mirror view. Steering wheel passenger mirror button. Okay. Which one have I set that to then? Close the rear door. Oh, I've tried to do the number. Oh, I got number pad 2.
I think we've got them all now. Did you know that this bus has a Blue Tech diesel Euro 4 engine? It has an output of 210 kilowatts. I did a lot of research before we decided on this model. I really love to walk this promenade in the summer. You always have a light breeze. The trees offer some shade, and the river's close by if it gets too hot.
Okay. Those seem to be... Ah, parking brake was on. Seems like the engine seemed to cut out for a second. I'm now early. Or late, no.
Stop, Seagualden, Lido.
So it could be me, could be one of the little tiny bugs in the game, but we'll carry on. Yeah, so her fiance said borrow the lawnmower, yet they said they live in an apartment. How does that work? Right, straight on down. Yeah, I think to do some remapping of the camera buttons, so I know what's going on. Right, I've got to go left up here then, so I probably need to be in the left-hand lane. Yeah, it seems to drive quite nice. Steering's okay. Track IR is certainly a huge benefit. I do like that. I'm supposed to, I knows if I was supposed to stop at those junctions, but right, see if we can manipulate the view. Oh, well, perhaps not. Try and see if we can see the front of the bus to see if it says anything. No. Okay. Well, perhaps because we're on a test route, aren't we? So we're not actually officially a bus route. Well, I've set up a Sims and Stuff bus company. Oh, train. Be interesting to see how, when we get to the end of this then, whether we then got to set up routes and stuff like we had to on the on Bus Sim 16. How did he? Ooh, God! Well, someone turning right in front, left in front of us even. Come on, up and turn left because I'm now late. No, you just let everybody out. It's absolutely fine. So you haven't had to use the ticketing thing yet. Hit a pothole. Do I get penalised for hitting a pothole? Not my fault the pothole's there. Suppose that damages the bus. another stop up here then.
Our next stop is over there. Oh, sorry. I'm just super excited.
Next stop, Sequalden, Lido.
Bit of a bus nerd, isn't she?
Hello, a ticket please.
Oh, this is just a test drive of sorts. But wait, it would actually be a nice opportunity to make sure the ticketing machine is working properly, wouldn't it?
Okay. What button did I set for that? That one? Nope. That one. There we go. Rest of the day ticket.
Hey! I didn't think you'd show up.
Student.
Hey, Mira. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd make it.
Professor Zellerman. Didn't expect to see you here.
As if I'd missed this opportunity.
Return the change. So he's given me 10, cost 5 4, give him 460 back.
What? Really? Then let's hope this venture is a success. Have a nice day.
Okay, that works alright.
Could you lower the ramp for me? Sure, that's no problem. Could you lower the ramp so they can board the bus?
Okay. How do I do that? Enable the ramp pressing G. I need to look at that then, don't I? Well, surely I've got to open the doors. Okay. Yeah, G doesn't appear to be working. Let's have a look at the menu. I'll look at the settings. Did I actually set a control? Ramp. I've got to set that on the... Oh god, hang on. I've got to set that on the steering wheel one, haven't I? Controls, steering wheel. Ramp. Button 1. We'll change it to that. Okay. Well, it's not working. Well, I'm guessing I've got to have the back door open for it to extend the ramp, surely. I'm going to be using the door is closed. Okay. Well, there we go. Now open the door, I'm guessing. That's quite cool. Now I've worked out how to do it.
Thank you so much. Having buses will make it so much easier for me to get around here.
We close the door and retract the ramp. Now, that's quite cool, I like that. Now I've worked out how to do it.
This is going quite well so far, isn't it? I think we can move along now. The Lido is a really great place for a bit of relaxing leisure time. There are nice rest areas, and for a reasonable fee you can get a wonderful massage.
Please leave the bus.
There are even a couple of people I don't know here. Seems word has gotten around.
I hit a pothole again. So yeah, I want to get used to controls now to do the ramp and stuff. Where am I going? Where am I going? Am I going straight on? I don't want to go on the freeway, do I? Okay, round the roundabout. Yeah, it certainly seems to be a lot better than 16 was. Right, is he going to stop for me? Yeah. Right, so I've got to turn left up. But yeah, thank you. You just drove into me. So he was stopped in the side of the road and then drove into me. Yeah, thanks. Right, let's go left then. They all appear to be waiting for me. I'm going to get penalised too much for that damage. Yeah, so a lot of controls I've got to try and remember for this one now. Having to extend the ramp and stuff, quite like that. Although we have got ramps in OMSI, no one ever actually uses them. Ooh, I'm worried now people can just drive into me randomly. Right, so this is our last stop then.
This is our terminal stop.
Next
All
stop,
passengers must
West
disembark the bus here.
Last stop.
After that, we'll
Please
drive to the
leave the
garage
bus.
to park the bus. To everybody who's still on board, I want to thank you for participating in this drive. With your support, we'll bring public transport back to Seaside Valley.
Excuse me. Can you help me get off the bus again?
Oh, of course. Would you help the passenger in the wheelchair to get off the bus again?
Okay, so extend the ramp. Which is not seem to be working again. Extend the ramp, pressing the key button pressed. Okay. Sorry, chap, I can't seem to let you off. Oh, there we go. Right, now open the door again. And off he gets. That's pretty cool, I like that. Shut the door. Retract the ramp. Jump back inside. The engine seems to cut out again. Right, okay. So we've got to go to the garage now then. Let's see what sort of
We've been
damage.
talking to some graphic designers to create some decals and wraps to customize our buses. Hopefully we'll get some design submissions soon.
Hopefully it'd be nice to get a logo or something on the bus. Yeah, just in case of getting used to the controls by the seams. All in all, first impressions, quite like it. Not sure what I'm supposed to do at these junctions, I just go. The depot seems to be by the water's edge, which is quite nice.
Everything's all set up over there.
Over where? Oh, in there. Okay. The door's closed. Hopefully the door's going to open.
Well, all in all, I think that was a rather successful maiden voyage. Wouldn't you agree? Congratulations.
Okay, turn off the bus lights. Turn off headlights. and turn off ignition. Exit the cockpit.
Let me just collect my things. We've put some systems in place so you can start planning out routes and growing our little project. Let me show you real quick. Okay, I've written down a number of things we should try before we get you back out on the road. It's just to make sure the infrastructure is okay and ensure we can deliver a robust public transport system. First things first. City Hall wants us to run a pilot nightline just to see how many people would use it. They'll finance an additional bus for you in return. I've already prepared a route for this and spread the word. Select a pre-existing route and drive it by night.
Okay. So that's the little bus we've got then. This is Totaro K. Environment settings. So it's got to be night time, isn't it? Okay, trip settings, reverse route off. Okay, let's start the trip then. May as well do this first little route. Well, we don't want to do that, do we? We want to use the... Okay, so there's our first stop then, so I guess we got to get the bus. Is that actually on? No. I've also got to reset all the controls again. Okay, controls, steering wheel. Okay, so yeah, seems to be a bit of a glitch there. It says this is a pre-release version. So we will go back to the main menu. We'll abort that trip. There we go. But yeah, so let me get a quick little first look then at Bus Sim 18. Yeah, I haven't completed the trip yet. Route planner, so I can do employees. I've got none. Bus garage, I've got that one there. So this is a pre-release version of the game. We'll come back and look at it again, I'm sure. Let's see what we can do in customizing the bus. We can change the colour. Buy ads. Oh, this is the same as you had before. Quite like that. So you'll make the bus into a funky funky colour. Zebra. We can unlock more skins. That's quite cool. Quite like that. So decals we can add. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll certainly spend some more time in it later on. Let's go back to menu, bus garage. There we go. But we'll leave that there. I will certainly set up the controls and we'll plan another route. May even stream it this coming weekend if you're watching this on the day or days after release. And then we'll certainly do more in it over the coming weeks. As I said, it's due for release on the 13th of June. I'm really looking forward to trying the multiplayer aspect to it. That could be really, really good fun. And there we go then. We'll come back to that at a later date, as I said. And don't forget to check out my other content by hitting the subscribe button for plenty of OMSI, Train Sim, Firm Bus content on the channel. And I do apologise. Yes, I do have a cold, if you hadn't worked out already. So that's it. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.